We are learning about multiplying polynomials today. I know that I've got this when I can use the distributive property to multiply polynomials and multiply polynomials vertically. Okay, so let's do the first example. So we're going to multiply these are actually two monomials. So just to kind of review monomials, you multiply your coefficients. So 3 times -2 is -6. And then you multiply your variables, you actually add your exponents. So it'd be -6x cubed. B, we multiply 6 and -3 to get -18. And then how many y's do we have all together? 8. Okay, 1b, let's multiply this one together. So we're going to use the distributive property to multiply. So we have 4 times 3 is 12, x to the 4th. And I'm going to distribute 4 times -2 is -8. X squared times x is x cubed. Then I'm going to multiply the 4x squared times the 5 and get 20x squared. All right, you go ahead and try this one. Pause the video. And you should have gotten 9a squared b to the 5th minus 36ab to the 4th minus 12a squared b squared. To multiply two polynomials, multiply each term of the first polynomial by each term of the second polynomial, and then combine like terms. So you're going to distribute, okay? So we're going to multiply 2x times everything. So 2x times 7x is 14x squared. 2x times -5 is -10x. Then we're going to multiply the 4 times everything. So 4 times 7x is 28x. 4 times -5 is -20. Now that you've distributed everything, you combine like terms. So I can combine the -10x and the 28x. -10 plus 28 is 18. And that would be my final answer. Okay. So on this one, it's 5x minus z squared. Can actually write it 5x minus z times 5x minus z, because remember the squared means that you write it twice. So you can go 5x times 5x is 25x squared. 5x times -z is 5xz. When you have multiple variables, you put them in alphabetical order. -z times 5x is -5xz. And -z times -z is a positive z squared. Now combine like terms, and you get 25x squared. -5 and -5 is -10 xz plus z squared. All right. This time we have a trinomial and a trinomial. All right, so we're going to multiply each term. So I'm going to multiply the 2x squared times everything first. So I would get 2x to the 4th plus 6x cubed plus 8x squared. Okay, now I'm going to erase this and I'm going to multiply the x times everything. So I'm going to have x times x squared is x cubed. X times 3x is 3x squared. X times 4 is 4x. And now I'm going to multiply the -1 times everything. So I've got -1x squared, -3x, and -4. Now, after you're finished with all that, you're going to combine like terms. Start with the highest exponent and work your way to the smallest. Okay, so this is the only x to the 4th that I have. Now x cubes, I have 6x cubed plus 1x cubed. So I would get plus 7x cubed. Okay, now my x squares, I have 8x squared plus 3x squared is 11x squared minus 1x squared would be 10x squared. And now my x's, so I just have that minus 3x. Do I have another x anywhere in here? Let's see. I think this is supposed to be a 4x right here because I would have x times 4. So that should be a 4x. So I have 4 minus 3x and I get plus x. And then I have this minus 4 out by itself. And I can't do anything else because those are all the like terms. And that is my final answer. So distribute, get like terms together, and combine. Okay, so you try one. Go ahead and pause it. And you should have gotten that as your answer, a to the 4th minus a cubed minus 6a squared plus 7a plus 14. And try this one. And that should be your final answer. You can kind of see how I distributed. So when I did it first, this was my multiplying the x squared to everything. This was multiplying that x to everything, and this was multiplying the 7 to everything in the second polynomial. Okay, so I know that I've got it when I can use the distributive property to multiply polynomials and multiply polynomials vertically. I actually didn't show you that. I don't care for that a whole lot, but I'll show you what it means just so we can do it. Let's see, let's go back to this one and I'll show you. Okay, again, I don't really care for this, but I do want you to at least see it. You don't have to do it. So times a plus 2. Okay, so here's what they're doing. So they're multiplying just like you normally would. Okay, so 2 times everything would be 14. Positive 14, that would be negative 6a squared, and then 2a cubed. Now we multiply this, and we kind of line things up. So this would be plus 7a. So you can see I'm putting in between the square and the constant. This would be negative 3a cubed. Negative 3a cubed, and then this would be a to the 4th. So if you add all those together, you get a to the 4th minus a cubed minus 6a squared plus 7a plus 14. So you can do that if you want to. I'm not a huge fan, but that's just me. So let's go back. Okay, so we multiplied polynomials vertically. So do you really understand? Explain how to use the distributive property to simplify the product of a monomial and a polynomial, such as 2x cubed times 6x squared minus 3x plus 1, and then find this product. And so if you do the 12x to the 5th minus 6x to the 4th plus 2x cubed is your final answer.